Did you ever had a dream and felt like it was so amazing, so intense, or so weird that you really wanted to share it with others? Did you ever wondered what other people were dreaming about? Then stay tuned, because we will talk about dreams in today's edition. Hello everyone, I am Dreamcraft WD and welcome to Games and News February 2020. Before starting, let me just take a moment to remind you that if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you like the content of my channel, support it by hitting the subscribe button and remember to click the bell so that you get notifications every time a new video is uploaded. But let's not waste any more time and jump right into what happened in the first month of this year. Like promised in the last edition, let's start by taking a look at Temtem's early access. The first day was a little chaotic with lots of crashes due to the amount of people wanting to try it out. Because it is still early access, not all content is yet available, but even so, this game was already considered by many as probably even better than if it was a Pokemon's MMO, and better than the latest Pokemon's releases, but we are not here to make any comparisons. The fact is that the general opinion gives a thumbs up for this game. When you start, you immediately gain 2 Temtems. The first one you choose from 3 available at Professor Constantino's lab, and the second one is given to you by the professor himself after you are defeated by Max's digital Temtem. Then you go ahead and explore the world, or in this case the only island that is available for now. Catch some more Temtems, fight with other players, do co-op missions, get a house, and even breed your Temtems. The level cap is 48. In Metacritic, there is not yet a critics review score defined, but you can find a user's review score of 7.8. On Steam, the game is marked as very positive with 89% positive reviews. If you want to test it out, the game costs €30.99, and remember, it is still in early access. The other game that I presented was Arknight, released on January 16th. It is incredible how fun it is and how it has had events every single week since it was launched. Today I will not make a review, but I will upload a video on the 16th showing my progress in the game during this last month, a little insight for new players, and my personal opinion about the game. So remember to check in to watch it. Warcraft 3 Reforged was the big disappointment of this month. Blizzard sold an idea and delivered something completely different, and that is where the biggest problem lies. Warcraft 3 Reforged is not what it was said it would be in 2018. The changes that were being planned were not well announced, as the official website still has the teaser from 2018 in their main page, and were wrongly communicated, not reaching all the people that were interested in the game, so at the end, players felt they were tricked and scammed. But the worst is that the original Warcraft 3 has been affected as well. Due to the objective that Blizzard had to make 2 versions coexist, the original version got directly affected with the changes that were launched on January 28. Players that have not bought the reforged version saw their Warcraft 3 lose features they had for more than 20 years, like clans, automated tournaments, LAN and offline play, ranked ladder play, and more. There were also communicated issues on being able to launch custom campaigns. Blizzard says they are already working to fix this issue, so let's hope the patch arrives soon. The critics' reviews seem to have a good opinion about this remaster, but the users' reviews completely smash it, holding the lowest score in Metacritic so far with 0.5. But comparing the scores with original games, then you can see that Warcraft 3 Reforged has for sure failed. Since the January 4th, Legends of Runeterra Beta has been available for playing. I have never played League of Legends, but this being a collectible cards game, I had to at least test it. The game seems to have great potential to rival directly with Magic the Gathering. Normally, I like my collectible card games in the physical form, because if I have to spend money, then I want it to be something that I can cherish in a real collection. And also because I am from back when Magic was still only cards game, played in the university coffee place while waiting and sometimes skipping the next class. But lore has won me over. First, because I strongly believe you do not need to spend money to play this game if you don't want to, and still not be so distant from your competitors that do. They have implemented a really good systems reward. You have daily missions that will reward you experience that helps you unlock the chests that contain some cards or materials. If you play the tutorials, you will unlock more chests with more cards, decks and materials. After 30 minutes playing the tutorials, I was already equipped with 2 initial decks that allowed me to start playing against other players. Not winning, just playing, but that's not the deck's fault. The only thing I did not appreciate it so much was that you can only mix 2 regions in one deck. That made me a little sad because there were cards that I really wanted to use but were from a third region. Also, I need to get used to the back and forth in battles. But overall, I am having much fun with this beta and probably I will dedicate a full video to it. But first I need to learn to play it a little bit better and try at least the expeditions that seem to have even greater reward. You do have to pay your way in with materials or money, but it seems that you always get at least one champion worth your buy-in participation. The reality is that these champions, their characteristics and skills, at the end they are making me very curious about League of Legends game. Maybe I will try it out as well. And we come to February. February ends with Carnival, yes, but it starts with romance. And I am a romantic. Well, at least I have the romantic spirit when it is near Valentine's Day. So I have decided to bring you today events that will happen on the 14th. Take your better half on a different kind of date, a romantic and yet a nerdy-like date. So let us start by Arknight 2020. Organized every year by StrategyCon Conventions, Arknight 2020 will be held at the Hilton Los Angeles Airport. It will start on the 14th at 6 p.m. and it will run continuously until the 17th. Come play or watch a variety of board games, card games or computer games with beginner-friendly gaming, one-on-one sessions, playtests with designers and more. You can take the chance to do some role-playing as well or buy games, miniatures and collectibles. On top, this year Arknight 2020 will be hosting an official Catan US Nationals qualifier tournament. The champion will have a guaranteed seat at the 2020 Catan US Nationals tournament at Origins Game Fair in Columbus on June, as well as a dinner with the other champions and Catan Studio on Saturday night of Origins. The Catan US National Champion will be sent to the 2020 Catan World Championship in Malta. To participate, you must be an US citizen or a permanent resident and be over 18 years of age. Also, know that the winners of 2019-2020 qualifier tournaments are not allowed to play in additional qualifier events for that season. So if you are interested in participating, check out StrategyCon website where you can find more information. I leave the link in the description below. If you are in Europe, more exactly Cambridge, you can take your better half to the alternative Valentine's Night in the Center for the Computing History. The center is a museum and much more. Established as an educational charity, it hosts exhibitions, workshops, events, and makes the history of information age be relevant and fun, using the developments in personal computing to tell it. Without any government funding, the center counts on sponsors to be able to continue their mission. On Valentine's, the usual gaming displays will be on, and also some extra consoles and games will be brought from the archives. Go alone or with better half, play single or co-op. In alternative Valentine's Night, there is fun for everyone. So go ahead and book your ticket to ensure your place. You can find the link below in the description. And if you go alone, who knows if you will not find here your true love, your dream. And there are dreams that become games and games that are a dream. But Dreams is not only a game. It was created by Media Molecule, the same creators of Little Big Planet. Being launched for PS4 in Valentine's, Dreams allows you to create music, scenes, characters, animations, games and more. You start by choosing your imp that works as your avatar, or like Mark Healy, Dreams creative director, said in PlayStation's walkthrough, it is your posh cursor. By the way, this walkthrough, although already from 2018, it is very interesting, so I will leave the link below in the description. The three main areas are Dream Surfing, where you can be entertained, enjoying others' dreams, playing their games or listening their music. Untitled Dreamer, that acts like a community bar. You can create your profile, discuss with your friends and check what people think of your creations. And finally, the Dream Shaping, where you can shape whatever dream you want from scratch or by combining, modifying creations from other dreamers. Dreams contains all the tools needed to create a game and all that it includes, up to a level of detail not seen before in a console, but maintaining a simplicity and friendly interface for the dreamer that is weaving their dreams from the comfort of their sofa. The best of this game is that allows people that normally would not be able to have access to this kind of tools, but that possess the gift to create dreams, to unleash their creativity and possibly get to be discovered. Dreams was in beta testing from December 2018 until February 2019 and has been in early access since April 2019. With this long beta and early access, when Dreams is launched, it will already contain a vast collection of dreams that can be reused or enjoyed by other dreamers. If you want to have an idea of the dreams that have been created or that are being created, check out Project Genesis channel, dedicated to dreams creations. You can find the link appearing above, or you can check it in the description below. And to everyone that purchased the early access, note that you can download the full version 3 days before the official launch. But if love is making you sick, you can always turn to 2 Point Hospital, and from the 25th on, also in consoles. This amusing business simulator from 2 Point Studios will be able to cure all fictitious diseases now in Nintendo Switch, PS4 and Xbox One. Released for the first time for PC over Steam on August 30th, 2018, this game received very good reviews, reaching in Metacritic a score of 83 from critic reviews. We Got Discovered, Strategy Gamer and Games Radar all gave it 100 score. From user reviews, it got a 7.5 score. In 2 Point Hospital, you have to build your hospital, designing and decorating it as you please, cure the unusual diseases, improve it by training your staff, upgrading your machines and researching new cures. So on the 25th, join the management team and create the best hospital that can cure all kinds of ailments your town folks can dream of. Or choose a weird and funny disease from the game, dress up like it, and go out and celebrate Carnival, and maybe you can even win the best costume of the night. And now for the updates. This month we have some postponed dates. Starting with the Taipei Game Show that was supposed to start today but was delayed due to the coronavirus outbreak. To those who do not know, this outbreak originated in Wuhan, China. There are 20,642 cases worldwide confirmed, and it has killed 427 people so far. Due to the proximity to China and with 11 cases already confirmed in Taiwan, the organization decided it would be best to delay this iconic event to the summer. We are all sad with the news, but it was a very wise and the best decision to be made. Another postponed date was the release of Gods and Monsters. Scheduled initially for the 25th, the game was delayed for some months without a new date being given. All is known is that it can happen between April 2020 and March 2021. Hopefully, it will be still this year. But let's talk about positives updates. Not mentioned in the video was Metro Redux's release to Nintendo Switch. From 28th on, you will be able to play Metro Redux that contains Metro 2033 and Metro Last Night on Switch as well. In the meantime, the date for Metro Exodus DLC was announced. Sam's story will be made available on the 11th. And this month PlayStation went wild. Once again, one of the free games is a collection, which means more than one game. But that's not all. This month they also threw a freebie for VR. So let's see which games are available to PS Plus players for free. Bioshock the Collection compiles the remastered versions of Bioshock, Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite. For Bioshock and Bioshock 2, the story revolves around the city Rapture that was created by Andrew Ryan in the 40s. This city located underwater was supposed to be a utopia, but soon turns into a complete dystopia and cuts all ties with the world above. The endings of both games depend on the interaction the player has with the Little Sisters. Bioshock Infinite has its story centered in another city, Columbia. This city, built in 1893, is high up in the air, hidden since 1901 from everyone and living in a theocratic police state. The fabric of space and time is ravaged by tears that act as doors to alternate universes. This way, although the action takes place in 1912, Rapture City will make its appearance in the story. This game won several awards for its music. Developed by Blind Squirrel Games and published by 2K Games, this collection received in Metacritic a critics review total score of 84 and user reviews total score of 8.4. The beloved, the funniest and best life simulator is for free. Yes, The Sims 4 is one of the games that PlayStation is giving this month. I don't know if you can notice how much of a Sims fan I am. I play it since the beginning, so since exactly 20 years ago. That is right, The Sims celebrated their 20th birthday 2 days ago. So happy birthday, Sims family! And no, I am not old, I am just more matured. For all the old and new fans, The Sims is giving the hot tub. They are bringing it back and giving it to all players, the one and only, the original hot tub. So if you are playing The Sims, check it out, or if you are a PS Plus player that does not have The Sims 4, go claim it right now and get that hot tub. And the VR freebie is Firewall Zero Hour. This is an online shooter where you play a contractor. You have 12 contractors with a primary skill to choose from, and afterwards you can edit a secondary skill. You have the possibility to train your tactics against the AI in training or be part of a 4 versus 4 player squad in contracts. The attacking team receives the contract from the agent mother and has 2 missions: break the firewall and hack the laptop. The defending team receives the contract from the agent father and can decide to defend the firewall or the laptop. If the contract is fulfilled successfully, then the team earns experience points and crypto, that is the game's currency. This game got a critics review score of 79 and user review score of 8.3 in Metacritic. So if you are a PS Plus player, go on and reclaim your games today, or at least until March 2nd. And we come to my news. Last month I've uploaded the video Games in 2020 with almost all of the games that are coming out this year. If you have not seen it yet, click the link that is appearing above or check it later in the description below. Since the upload, new information has come up, so I decided to create a new section to keep you updated. If you want to get all these updates and releases, then don't forget to go to my website and subscribe to Games and News newsletter. Every month you will receive all the games and all the events for the upcoming month. The website is still ongoing and hopefully will be completely up and running on the 15th. To get these updates and reminders daily, follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I will restart streaming in March, so keep close attention to my Twitch channel if you don't want to miss it. I will talk more about this on next Games and News. This month I will continue to participate in the Legends of Runeterra's beta, and I will also participate in the Fractures Alpha 2 and hopefully in the Hunters Arena Legends beta as well. So I will also talk about this in the next edition. So this is all for now. I hope you have enjoyed it. Games and News will be back next month on the 5th with more reviews and highlights, so don't forget to check my channel. If there is a particular game that is coming out this month and you want me to review, please leave it below in the comments. But instead of leaving now, why don't you stay a little bit more and check out my other videos? There is one just begging to be watched right here at my right, and subscribe to my channel. Until next video, XOXO, Dreamcraft WD.